Welcome back to our channel. If you've never seen my face before, I'm Anna Marie. And what I do is I teach people to tap into their spirituality so that they can conjure up the life that they have always wanted to live. In today's video, we're going to teach you how to program a crystal and what this means. We are going to teach you how to tune into your crystal allies, your special buddies, and we're also going to give you examples of how to set intentions. You're interested? You want to know more? Carry on watching. First things first, when working with crystals, people say that you have to program the crystal. This is in actual fact not so. It's not true. The crystals have their own energy. They are already doing exactly what they are supposed to be doing. All programming your crystal actually means is you narrow down exactly what you want your crystal to do for you and how you're going to align your energies with your crystal's energies. This can be done by setting an intention with a crystal to work on a specific task, a goal, or whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve with the crystal. Crystals are incredibly powerful conductors, receivers, amplifiers, and generators of energy. Crystals also contain incredible healing energy, a very, very powerful energy to be used by those who are called to work with crystals. Different crystals use different healing energies, and they also have different wisdoms. This is actually contained within the crystal. It actually comes from the way in which the crystal is made, i.e. the structure of the crystal. These healing energies, they're referred to as the properties of the crystal. Crystals are classified in very many different ways. For example, chakra, system, color, shape, families. So these different groups of crystals each have their own properties. For example, your chakra crystals have those properties, but then each individual crystal contained within the group has its own specific properties as well. So here's a practical example for you. Quartz as a family has their own properties. Clear quartz is part of the quartz family. Clear quartz has, in addition to the quartz qualities, its own specific qualities. Now you're going to take the clear quartz and you're going to work with it. You are now going to enhance the properties contained in the clear quartz to expand on your intentions and what it is that you are wanting to gain from the crystal. In order for you to set an intention with your crystal, you first need to figure out exactly what crystals are to you and what they mean to you. You need to be able to visualize connecting to your crystal. What this does is amplify your energy and how the energy of the crystal is going to work with you in order to obtain what it is that you're wanting to achieve. I'm going to give you two methods in which you can visualize connecting to your crystal. Please just take note that it's absolutely imperative that you do follow one of these two steps that I'm going to give you. It's imperative in order for you to connect properly with and program the intention that you set for your crystal. The first approach is for those people who see crystals as non-sentient beings. In other words, for people who see crystals pretty much as computers, and you would then use the crystal in pretty much the same way in which you would use a computer. To give you some context, crystals vibrate at very specific frequencies. These vibrational frequencies then give rise to different applications. Quartz, for example, is made up of a lot of silicon. So in that way, it actually reacts and works in the same way as computers do, because computers also contain an incredible amount of silicon. A crystal oscillator is a type of electric circuit. A piezoelectrical resonator, in other words, a crystal, and this crystal is the frequency determining element. These oscillators are used in advanced electronic equipment. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that your crystal has an energy that you can't see. So the crystal basically has an invisible energy force. So what I'm trying to say is your crystal, pretty much like the computer, has an invisible electrical pulse or energy. So when you want to work with your crystal, visualize it in the method that I've just explained above, where your crystal becomes the computer. So you can basically visualize your crystal as opening a computer program that you're wanting to work with. This second method is used by those people who see crystals as sacred beings or energetic tools that would connect you with Source. This method is based on one's understanding of connecting the energy with the higher self. So what you need to do is you need to visualize your crystal as talking to a being of light in a crystalline room, or you need to visualize your crystal as enabling you to connect with Source or with your higher self. Now that you've chosen your visualization method, we're going to go through the steps of how to program your crystals. I want you to find a quiet, peaceful space where you feel safe, where you won't be disturbed. Put your phone on airplane mode. Enhance the energy of the space by putting on relaxing music, lighting incense, and or smudging the space. The intention is clarifying exactly what you want to achieve and what it is that you want your crystal to do for you. Use a pen and paper to write down your thoughts. Keep rewriting until you are 100% happy. Make your intention short and simple. One line is best. Use positive words only. Rather than less anxious, use calmer or more grounded. You can start off your intention like this. I dedicate this crystal to, state your purpose or your request. I program this crystal for. I charge this crystal with my intention to. I will work together with this crystal to achieve. State your purpose or your request. Get comfortable in a sitting position. Feel yourself grounding and connecting to the earth and the present moment. Take deep, slow breaths. Focus on the feeling of the air entering your mouth, then filling up your lungs and gently expanding your chest. Focus on the feeling of the air leaving your lungs through your nose as your chest slowly and gently deflates. Your shoulders drop. A moment of stillness and the next inhale. Allow your mind to clear and thoughts to fade away. Focus on all breaths and exhales. If you haven't already cleansed your crystal, please do so now. Hold the crystal in your hand. Focus on the weight and the feel of the crystal for a few minutes. Is it cold, heavy, light, smooth, or rough? Focus on the sensation of its weight and texture resting against your skin. Open your eyes, look at your crystal. Notice any veils, inclusions, or colors and shapes. Close your eyes again. Hold the image of the crystal in your mind. Feel it in your hands. Try and remember all the details about it. Now is when you're going to visualize connecting to your crystal using either method 1 or method 2, as earlier discussed. Bring the picture into your mind. Become aware of your crystal's energy. Common sensations that you might feel when you're tuning into your crystal. Your crystal could become very hot to the touch. You could feel a tingling sensation on your skin. You could feel a prickling at the top of your scalp. You might even find that you become lightheaded. Some people actually even feel the energy of the crystal coursing through their bodies. That's very, very powerful. And then last but not leastly, you could also feel incredibly calm, incredibly peaceful. Just be careful though that you don't fall asleep. In your calm, connected state, you are now ready to set your intention. I want you to say your intention as you prepared it in step 2. You can say your intention out loud or in your mind. Please repeat it a couple of times. Now you need to visualize the outcome of your intention and how it feels. Feel it through your heart and not through your mind. You need to imagine the results as though they've already happened, and the only way you can do this is by using your heart chakra. This is a very important step, so please spend some time and think deeply. Step 7, the close off. Once you feel the intention has been achieved, you are ready to close off. Visualize your crystal glowing with a white bright light, fully charged and embedded with purpose. Give thanks to your crystal, yourself, and the divine power. You can say thank you, namaste, so it is done, Om Shanti. That's that. Your crystal is now programmed with your intention and you're ready to start working with it. It's not mandatory to program your crystal as we've just taught you, but wow, what a beautiful way to connect with and work with your crystal. If you enjoyed today's edition, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit the bell, subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future content. Happy programming, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Namaste.